morning, thank you for joining me. I hope everybody's well today. One of the things I want to do this year is do more sort of off the cuff, very quick videos, not massively pre-planned, sit down, almost like a sort of TikTok style, let's just do it, rather than the sort of pre-scripted, pre-planned videos. I enjoy doing those as well, but I wanted to do more of these sort of off the cuff things when I just think of something to say. And that's all a great big preamble to say that I have got a Home Bargains haul with here, which I thought I would like to share with you. And I've forgotten to get my receipt and my glasses, so I can't tell you how much anything is. So I'm going to go and do that before we start. Back again. So I popped to Home Bargains this morning. I needed a few bits, and as always is the case when one goes to Home Bargains, you end up buying a few more bits than you actually needed. Although I definitely haven't bought anything that I didn't need and won't use type of thing, so that's good, I guess. I'm just moving it all over here so I can show you. First thing I bought was some hair dye. This is the Garnier Belle Colour Natural Extra Light Ash Blonde shade 111. I buy this one or the ultralight natural blonde. I sort of alternate the two, and then about every 6 months I go and get my hair done and my highlights done at the hairdressers, but that just keeps it going in between, because getting your highlights done at the hairdressers is not cheap, is it? And this is approximately, I think, £3.99 it is, which is considerably less than the £100 or whatever it is at the hairdressers that it would cost me. I got some of this was like £1 or something. It's this powdery stuff that you shake all over your carpet, leave it for a bit, and then hoover it up just to freshen up your carpets. My carpets are all okay, apart from the one in the lounge and sort of into the kitchen and dining room. It has been there a long time. It is stained and worn and desperately needs changing. But until we redo this kitchen, which might be next year, I think, that's not going to happen. So I thought I would get some of this lemon scented carpet freshener with odour neutraliser to give my carpet a bit of a treat. So I think that was £1 or something. I got a thing of passata. This is always useful to have in the cupboard. I always try and have one of these in the cupboard. I just happen to see it. I don't know if I've already got one, but yeah, a good store cupboard essential staple, if you will, for me. That is, I think it was 55p. I got one of these. I used to get these from Cherries. They're an environmental nightmare with the plastic, but they're so good for putting in damp cupboards. I've got a cupboard in my bedroom, which is in a corner, which is on 2 outside walls, and it always smells a little bit damp in there. It doesn't, nothing feels damp, but it just has that, do you know what I mean? That sort of damp ambience about it. And these were really good. When Cherries was a thing, I used to always get these from Cherries, and I saw them in Home Bargains today. They have various different fragrances. I got this cherry one. They've got beads in, as you can hear, and you take the plastic packaging off, and the beads soak up any moisture, and they work really well. So that'll be going immediately into my cupboard to make it a little bit less damp in there, hopefully. I got some cotton wool. This, I don't know if I said, that was 79p, I think. This was 99p for 200 cotton wool pads. I know that Primark have stopped doing cotton wool, or are just stopping doing cotton wool for environmental reasons, but unfortunately for me it's something that is a non-negotiable in my life, so I will be continuing to use it. I got this for my car air freshener. This is a Zaflora one. I haven't seen Zaflora car air fresheners before. Is that going to focus, or is it just, no, it's not apparently. My camera says no. Camera is having a day off focusing. This one, I don't like the ones that hang from the mirror. I find them a bit distracting, so I've got this one, although it was more expensive than the hanging ones. This was $1.99 because it clips onto the air vent. So it's the shade of, it's not shade, what's it called? Midnight Blooms, it's called. Oh, it's got a scratch and sniff panel here. Little scratch. Oh, that's very, very floral. I don't know if that might be too much for in the car. We shall see. What else did I get? I got some garlic powder. I've just run out. In fact, I haven't quite run out. That's my old garlic powder, and it's a bit old and it's all stuck to the bottom inside now, so I treated myself to a whole new one. I think again that was just under £1, I think. 2 packets of ibuprofen because my knee's been quite bad recently. When we were in Parma, I took a couple of ibuprofen because I was we were doing loads of walking, and at winter time my arthritic knee is always worse, so just stocking up for the cupboards. They're about 45p each or 39p each or something. Also got 2 toothpastes. They don't always have Aqua Fresh in there anymore. Last time I went in for toothpaste I had to get Colgate, which isn't my favourite, so as I saw Aqua Fresh I thought I would grab a couple while I saw it. They're about £1 each again. I got this birthday card for my son William, whose birthday is at the beginning of next month. We both watched Peaky Blinders. We love Peaky Blinders, and we watched it from the beginning in lockdown together, so it's sort of our thing, which were £1.25, which is quite expensive. You don't seem to get many for that. 11 in there. That's like, I can't work that out. I am not good at mental arithmetic, but it's probably about 10p each, and it's a bit more than 10p each, and that's quite expensive, I think. But everything's quite expensive these days, isn't it? This is one of the things I went in for. This was my Fairy Liquid, which is in the, I think that's a new one on me actually, Pink Jasmine. I don't think I've had that one before. I've had a red one before, but it's pomegranate, I think the other red one is. Should we give it a sniff and see if it smells nice? Oh yeah, that's quite pleasant. I always get Fairy Liquid. I've tried the, I was looking over there because I've got a lemon one over there on the go at the moment. I have tried all of the other supermarket owned brands and other ones, and they just don't match up to Fairy. If anybody has a recommendation for a better value for money, that looks as though it's not full, doesn't it? Definitely hasn't leaked. Maybe it's just because it's been in the bag or whatever. Yeah, if anybody has a recommendation for something that's a bit better value for money, but a little bit cheaper, that works just as well, please do let me know, because that's quite expensive. That was $2.90. Yeah, it was $2.99, that one. I bought some cat food. Now, Ron, my cat, is, can't remember if he's 20 or 21, but he's certainly getting on a little bit and very stuck in his ways, and for years he has only eaten, with very brief in between, he's only eaten Felix in jelly, and only the mixed one. So you get 4 different types in a pack. I buy them in boxes of 40. You get chicken, beef, and 2 fishy ones, which are salmon and tuna. Yummy. He's really liked those for years. He's recently, in the last few days, completely taken against the fishy ones. Goodness knows why. So I thought I'd try him on something else. So I got Sheba Fresh and Fine. I only got a tiny packet of it because generally when I try him on something else, when he won't eat what he's got, he just won't eat that either. However, he has, they're only little packets, these ones. There's 4 chicken and 2 turkey. It's the Fresh and Fine. I think it was $1.99. Was it $1.99? Yeah, it was $1.99 for these. I've given him one of the chicken ones this morning. He ate the whole lot, so obviously that's acceptable, but for how long it will be acceptable, who knows? Cats are very much a law unto themselves, aren't they? Now, I got some of these. I feel like they've changed their names. Didn't they used to be called something else? The low-calorie chocolate bar-y things. I'm sure they used to be called something else, you know. Maybe they're just, I don't know, they're the same thing. These are less than 70 calories, these are less than 80 calories. I've got salted caramel, and I've got chewy marshmallow. Just nice when you want a little sweet hit of something, just enough, you know. I've said before, I've not got a massive sweet tooth, but just occasionally I do like a little bit of something sweet. Then I got these are the stand-up tip and zip bags, self-standing resealable pouches. I got these because I am planning on doing some batch cooking, some of soups for my lunches, and I want to freeze them. And I quite like I saw somebody on YouTube using these and talking about them, so when I saw them I thought I would get some. I think that was 99p for an 8-pack of those. So it doesn't seem like very many in the bag, does it? I feel like normally you get... Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry about that. I don't know if you could hear, but as I was talking, the cat came in the cat flap, which is right the other side through 2 rooms, howling, absolutely howling. And my previous cat, his brother, several years ago, died, and he came through the cat flap making the exact same awful noise as Ron has just done. Pleased to say that Ron is absolutely fine. He stopped howling as soon as he saw me. I think he's got a little bit of dementia. But yeah, he stopped howling as soon as he saw me, but just that sound took me right back to Reg coming in and then collapsing on the floor, and later that day having to be put to sleep. So yes, I was a little bit traumatised when I heard that. Sorry. I think I got to the end of my haul anyway, but yes, that was a traumatic way to end it. But yes, that was my Home Bargains haul. I hope you enjoyed that little ad hoc video, and I'll see you again on Sunday. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.